Alright everyone, Supreme Kami over here. So let's actually take a look at the Nu HWS second form over here. So I actually do not have every part possible for this actual second form over here. So I actually dig into my inventory and dig up parts that are part of like so-called the Nu form over here. So what basically makes up of the Nu, I actually did have the head, not the head, excuse me. I actually did pull the backpack. Obviously, we got the extra backpack, with two bazooka right there, right? Put the leg because I actually needed a leg to looks like that. And then other than that, I think that's pretty much it. All the other part are from the old Nu HWS. The arm is from the regular Nu, and then the shield is just from the Nu version Kashu, so it's not anything too. I don't have the little blue dot, so you know right out the bat this is the fake version of it. So this is, I would like to call it the at-home version of the second form over here. So but we are going to be definitely showcasing this off in a shot-based Kuda reduction build. Prior to this, I did the Escalibia, so that one was on a 100% cooldown melee build. So this time it's in a shot variant. So all the trade are 20%, 20, 20, 20, and then 20. So 100% right out the bat right there. So the actual main 3 EX skill that the second form actually comes with, or just actually the chest missile launcher over here. You have the hidden arm over here, as well as the HWS second form custom EX skill over here. So these are definitely something I'm just gonna be using in the just a regular multi mission, just trying something out. I believe I've seen clips of how people are using this one, and this one has some enormous range. I'm like, what? We'll definitely try that out in multiple scenarios. Just just in one map definitely. But other than that, the hidden arm, I don't actually know how that actually works. So pretty excited to check that out as well. And then last but not least, I just want to quickly cover the chest missile launcher for you guys and what are some pros and cons, like I mentioned it in the observation video. So with that being said, let's actually hop right into some multi-mission match over here. Alright, so we are at the map over here. So I decided to use a bigger map over here so we can just kind of see how devastating this one is over here. So in terms of the chest missile launcher over here, so it's not going to be anything that kind of spreads or whatnot. I think we were able to take out another additional enemy, so that is a good thing as well. But you guys can see that it kind of goes straight across. It doesn't really curve up, huh? I thought one of them actually curves up. So but let me actually show you guys the backpack right now, the backpack EX skills. So I'm gonna be like somewhere around right here. So watch what this EX skill can do. So it's gonna do this right here. So to keep this in mind, this right here is the awakening EX skill here. So it will cancel out some of your buffs if you do have any. Did you guys see that? Did you see how far he went? So I'm right back. I'm back right here. So I'm like all the way to the wall, if you will. So I can go back a little bit further. But let's see, like this thing is monstrous. So this thing is literally going across the map. Like what? Like what kind of EX skill actually does that? Like that's crazy. But you have to keep that in mind that there is actually a second part to the EX skill that is not actually working. So you guys can actually see that it actually switches targets. So let me actually see if I can awaken the second half of the animation right here. There you go. So you have to get up close and personal in order to trigger the second half of that. So the first wave is literally just more of like a barbarian type, which is crazy to be. Just to think about how they make this EX skill so powerful. The powerful, like the EX skill itself is only going to be at S power at alteration, but what is powerful is actually the range this one is given. So you don't have to really worry about if you are like very far back and you want to activate this. You will be able to hit them with those with the bazooka barrage. But do keep that in mind. If you want to activate the full EX skill, for example, you really got to make sure that you are in a close proximity so that you can trigger the second half. So let me see what the hidden arm can do. Oh wow, it has a pretty nice animation to it. It does give you like more of like a cinematic starting off, so interesting. But in this demonstration, it just shows you that we can get knocked out from the animation. So that's not quite as good as we would like, but anyways, let's try this again, shall we? So, oh my gosh. And do keep in mind, once you finish off one enemy, if it still wants to continue to rain, let's say bazooka rounds onto your enemy, it will switch its target. So that is something to just kind of keep in mind right there as well. So if I'm up close and personal to this golf right here, the missile will not really hit. Oh, I did actually did. So I forgot. Is it either this one or something else? It didn't really target like it was supposed to. Maybe I got something confused. I don't know, but so far you guys can see that there's not that good of a tracking. So basically just hit like whatever enemy is right in front of you, and solidly would it actually scatter throughout the map? I would have to say, or scattered throughout the enemy. So let's see if I target this one over here. Let me see if would it scatter to like a different enemy. Did it? I think it did. I think the actual impact actually got to somebody else as well. Maybe? Okay. Let's see. This one definitely get both of them. Yep, there you go. So we did get both of them. So not bad. So I guess right here this served as a pretty good demonstration already. You guys see how impactful the backpack cutscene EXQ is. Like, you solidly get an EXQ that would provide you that long range, and that I would definitely take that. In terms of the chest missile, I probably mistook that for some different one that has similar property, but it just seems that there's not so-called like, oh, it's not in terms of tracking wise. I'm comparing that directly to, let's say, the heavy arms legs, the one that actually splits bullet once you target. Like if there's multiple enemy, it would split target to how many ever there is on a field. For example, I think it's up to 3. But in terms of this chest missile launcher, it doesn't really seem to track different, like the missile didn't really track to different other enemy, or unless I can't really see it. But nonetheless, it is a pretty good addition, or not really addition, but in addition to what we have already. In terms of the hidden arm, I just don't like the fact that I can easily get knocked down like that. I guess that's pretty much at the fault of having that in a semi cutscene EXQ, if you will, like having that little short animation right there. But that is going to be pretty much it. Just want to do a quick showcase of the high new second form EXQ over here. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it. And then I'll catch you guys all on the next one.